Hello, I'm Clive Enner, a business strategist, and I help people ensure they have a clear roadmap to success. Navigating change and leading our teams effectively is an ongoing process. Leading your team into a new period is a lot more than just setting goals. It's about inspiring action, maintaining trust, and creating an environment where people thrive. So what's the key to ensuring you get off on the right foot? Set the vision, strengthen communication, and lead with confidence. That will empower your team. Change is inevitable, but with the right leadership, success is a choice. So let's choose success. Whether it's a shift in market trends, a company restructure, or simply the evolving needs and wants of our customers, change is always going to be with us. Every year, of course, we close off one year and we start a new one. That is also a change. All of these things require leadership from the leader so that the team remains focused on the goals of the business. And the way we lead through these transitions determines our success. So what do we know about these new periods that we're entering? In bringing that change, it brings with it uncertainty, even anxiety. Team members may well feel uncertain about what's going on, what's going to happen. It's worth remembering something that I frequently say: change is a wonderful thing as long as you're in charge of it. That means that as long as you can bring your team on board so that they feel in charge of the change that's happening to them, they're going to embrace it rather than be frightened by it. So as a leader, you need to be the steady hand. You need to be the source of clarity and the beacon of light and optimism. So what can place you best in relation to all of that? You need a clear vision. More importantly than having a clear vision, you need to be able to articulate it clearly to the team, ensuring that that vision aligns with the mission of the business. And be sure to look to your communication. Communication needs to be open, transparent, honest, and frequent. That way, the team feels included in everything that's going on. They're engaged, they're part of this transition, and being part of a transition is a lot more pleasant than having a transition thrust upon you. And the team needs support. What does support mean in these circumstances? It means you, the leader, being empathetic to what's happening in their world. It means helping them with training if necessary. So mentorship is a great part of whatever change is happening. And look to the resources that the team has available to it. Are they appropriate for the change? So it's important to involve the team. Don't be directing activity from the top down. Get them engaged. Get their feedback. Your team very often has insights that you might not be aware of if you're not talking to your team. And those insights can be enough to change a situation within a business to the positive or increase the positive. And when you're introducing change, be sure, if it's a big change especially, to not dump it on the team as, wow, this is it, and make it even more frightening. If you have a big change happening, break it down into smaller, more manageable pieces. Encourage the team to take on the smaller pieces to create the bigger change. And you'll find that the team will get involved far more quickly. If they are confronted by some huge change without warning, very often they're set way back behind the eight ball, so to speak. We want the team to be involved right from the beginning and engaged right from the beginning. As you move through the process of the change, whatever the change is, there will be points that can be celebrated. And it's important to celebrate successes, regardless of how small. That involves a team, gets them more enthusiastic, and makes sure that the next step is approached with the appropriate enthusiasm. And of course, within a team, you'll find that there are various strengths in various areas, various individuals. Be sure to engage those strengths, because this will have individuals becoming more meaningfully involved. And given that change is a constant, regardless of what we're involved in, it's important to involve the team in a culture of continuous learning and development. And of course, monitor the activity. Always monitoring, always reviewing. Because if something's not working, it needs to change. If something is working, can it be adapted to work in other areas? Change is a wonderful thing, as long as you're in charge of it. And it's clarity that allows you to be in charge of those changes. So if you're looking for help with your clarity, or help working through a change, or help leading a team, book a discovery call with me today.